Hello everyone, welcome to another video by the community. Well, this is the source code from the previous video where we learned about variables and its behavior, and we also learned how to use variable in a program. But we haven't actually talked about the cout statement, and our program over here is still not able to take inputs from the user. So in this video we'll be talking about the cout statement, and then we'll go ahead and discuss about the cin statement, which allows us to take input from the user. Once we are done with the cout statement and the usage of the cin statement, then we'll go ahead and talk about escape sequence and how to use it in our program. Having said that, let us now discuss about the cout statement. Now coming over to the C++ input and output statement, the keyword cout and cin are the most commonly used statements for printing outputs and for taking inputs, whereby cout is used for printing our output on the display screen and cin is used to take inputs from the keyboard. And these cout and cin function are the most basic methods which allows us to take inputs and print output. And whenever we want to make use of the cout or the cin statement, we must include the iostream header file in our program, as we have already done, if you remember, when we were making use of the cout statement in order to print information on the display screen. Whenever we say standard output device, we generally refer to our display screen or the monitor, and the cout statement is the ingredient that we need to transfer the data from our program to the display screen. And this cout statement, it happens to be an instance, or we can say an object of the OStream class. Now you may be wondering as to what this instance and class means. Well, these are something that makes our C++ programming an object-oriented programming language. As of now, just remember that our cout statement is an instance or an object of our OStream class. Later on, when we will discuss about classes and objects, you will get a better understanding as to what these terminologies actually mean. Having said that, the cout statement is used to produce output, and by output we mean it is used to display information onto our display screen, and the data that is needed to be displayed is inserted after the insertion operator, and this insertion operator in turn is inserted after the cout keyword. Now that we know what a cout statement is, let us try and use it in our program. Now this is a very simple program that shows the usage of our cout statement. Now, as we have already discussed that the cout is an instance, or so to say an object of the OStream class, and in order to make use of the cout statement, we need to include the header file which goes by the name iostream. Now what I'm trying to do in this program is that I'm trying to display a message hello followed by whatever name is inside of the name variable, followed by another message which says greetings from the community. And in order to achieve this, I have declared a variable by the name name, and since this variable is used to hold combination of characters, I have defined the data type of the name variable as string, and I have assigned this string variable with the value xyz. Pay attention to the usage of this quotation mark and the usage of the semicolon. Now when we go ahead and execute this program, we are getting a message hello followed by the value stored inside the name variable, which is again followed by the message. But this output is a bit clumsier to look at, so let us now try to format this output by making use of the and else statement. So what I have done here is that I have made use of the and else statement in order to take the printing cursor to the next line, as we have already discussed in the previous video, and I have also inserted a space after the hello word. Now when we go and execute this program, we see a better formatted output as compared to the previous case when we did not made use of the and else statement and we did not inserted any spaces. Now that we know how to display information on the screen by making use of our cout statement, which in turn need to be used by including the iostream header file, let us now learn how to accept inputs from the user by making use of our cin statement.